4 different targets for Ben on the first 4 plays. He's now facing 3rd and 10 as Green moves around. Goes back to Bell. Bell with an open. But then right into a Bills wall, and he breaks out of it. Look at him go inside the 50. Down to the 40 and out of bounds at the 35. Looked like they had him bottled up, and he just bounced out of it and picks up 32.
From the outside, it's going to be a screen to the right. They love these 3rd down screens. And just Le'Veon Bell just swung out of the backfield, and they were blocking the receivers, everybody downfield. This offensive line can get out from the run position and get outside and block for screens. The other cost them a timeout.
2nd and 12. There's their first rushing play, and it's Bell spinning and taking this one for about 15 or 16 behind DeCastro and Gilbert. And again, for a while there, it looked like there wasn't a whole lot, and it ends up being 16 officially.
Yeah, here, just watch these linemen. We bragged so much about them before the game, talking about this offensive line. They make their blocks, and they get out in front, and they're physical, athletic. They can run, of course. Mike Munchak.
A takeaway now, ready for their first snap from the 40. Short drop, Taylor decked at the 35. To it, the first to get to him.
Well, no doubt there's a difference in what this
Man of the Year award. 2nd and 8. Long ball time, looking for Brown, and he makes the catch with a defender, Darby, right there with him. Somehow it landed right in the basket for Brown. Gain of 40.
Best long ball combination in the NFL. You get man-to-man coverage, bottom of the screen, and they have not done this in the first drive. No man-to-man coverage defenses. As soon as they get up near the line of scrimmage and they show this defense, what do? They throw it deep. Beautiful throw. Great catch by Brown. And that's a small receiver making these contested catches down the field. What a job so far this year by Antonio Brown.
And Boswell coming off a sprained abdomen injury. Here's 3rd and 10. Stepping up, getting rid of it. Got the man he wants. And they've got a first down to the 11. Ladarius Green with the catch.
Well, it's all about his pocket presence. Ben Roethlisberger, they give him the protection, but it takes a long time for this play to develop, so he steps up, drops his arm, throws it sidearm to Green, and I'll tell you, Green.
And 2 from the 3.
And they got everybody up. They're going to make him throw the football into the end zone.
Handed off to Bell. Goes in sideways and drives to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, they had everybody up, daring him to throw it, and they run it, and they get it done because the offensive line just stays with the block. And that's what they do so well here at Pittsburgh. Once they make contact, let's see if he gets in the end zone. Yeah, he's way in, not even close. But once they make contact with the defensive lineman, Jim, the lineman is like, I tell you what, he'd say this is a great day in Buffalo to play. He played in some severe weather games up here and played well in.
These 2 are great pals. Here's the run back by Tate, and the Steelers are all over him early as Nix comes down to tackle well short of the 20. To it. 2nd and 9. Buying time and a second sack. It's Dupree, who we mentioned moved into the starting lineup ahead of Chicolo today, and that's twice they've knocked down the Buffalo quarterback for a sack.
Well, they're going to dare him to throw. Here's Bud Dupree, and this is the difference for Tyrod Taylor today against most defenses he sees. This Pittsburgh Steelers linebacking core, they can all run. Shazier made the tackle before, so when he gets out of that pocket.
I'm back in 2014. 2nd and 15. Taylor in trouble. And they got him again. And nearly a safety.
Again, Stephon Tuitt gets in there, disrupts the pocket. And I think it's Bud Dupree helps pulling down. So this offensive line having troubles. This side, here comes Bud Dupree. Stephon Tuitt makes him step up.
Sean Davis is
Sean
there.
Davis.
Yeah, Sean Davis
safety.
was already in on half a sack earlier.
Well, that just shows you something, doesn't it, Jim? The safety up near the line of scrimmage. They are coming after this pass protection. Has to change the running play.
Still got 6 on the play clock. Here he goes. Out of the backfield. Well, no, there's the pass to Johnson. Look at David Johnson. The backup tight end with the first down. No one on him.
Yep, what a check. That's why he checked to the pass play, because they were all crowded inside. So the play action fake, throws it out there, and Ben Roethlisberger, he said, I have complete control of the offense. Mike Tomlin, hey, put it in the hands of my QB. He trusts big number 7, no doubt.
David Johnson was lined up on 15 out of 16 times in goal to go occasions. First and goal to go for the Steelers. And Bell is in for the touchdown, finding the end zone for the second time already today.
Bell, Brown, Ben, it is true. Everything evolves around these 3 guys. And man, when they get their chances, the blocking up front, oh my gosh.
Boy, did Darius get taken out. He was crunched under.
He got beat. Finney that time. Reserve.
So the first completion of the game for the Bills. For Taylor, goes for 9 yards. Call it 2nd and 2, actually. He tries to take off, still on his feet.
Ryan Shazier. Oh.
That's Timmons as well.
Yeah, but Keith Butler, defensive coordinator, said if he wants to run the football, here's number 50, watch him react. And he goes, if he's going to run, we got tremendous speed, especially at linebacker, to make the tackles, and we got to make him pay. Those some pretty good looks that time.
Bell reaches 100 yards from scrimmage with that last one. Go back to him again. He's got another nice game for 11. And again, B.J. Finney, you may have seen 67 out there leading the way. A younger version of Ramon Foster is what Mike Tomlin said to us last night.
Yeah, that's saying something when he's because Ramon Foster has really had a terrific year and did a great job that time making a block. The defense was sitting back. Ben Roethlisberger says, well, if you're going to play that way.
Yeah, I included myself in that, just to make you feel better. 1st and 10. Bell. 2 wiggles, make it 3. And a spin move to boot, and another gain of 12.
Wow, they're crowding the line of scrimmage, the Buffalo Bills. In other words, they got the extra defender up there, and they still handed off to Bell to get this big gain. And what a luxury. You're backed up. You don't know what to do. You can still hand it to your running back and get a big first down.
2-minute warning.
Well, let's just go back and revisit some of the things that go on in the first half. Screen play to Le'Veon Bell. Got to get your arms around him, bring him down, makes a big play. Touchdown run, just the push of the offensive line. Nice cutback for the other touchdown. He's an all-weather player too, Michigan State.
Well, there was no slowing down in the first half. Bell and Brown.
Well, Bell, Brown, and Ben, they make it all happen for the Steelers. What a throw here early in the game by Ben Roethlisberger to Antonio Brown. Le'Veon Bell just continues to prove week in and week out, one of the best in the league.
Yeah.
He's down there standing in this cold wind, the snow. Jim had his hot chocolate, in case you wanted to know,
right.
Tracy, at halftime. Marshmallows.
Electric blanket. Boswell's kick to the goal line. Tate, long-time return to this league with New England and Cincinnati, gets chopped up. Good tackle that time. Again, Roosevelt Nix has made a couple of plays on special teams. And Tracy, what did you hear at halftime from Rex here today? Feels like Christmas Day. Steelers first play from scrimmage in the 3rd quarter. Look at Bell. That puts him over 1,000 on the season. In this just being his 10th game, having been suspended the first 3.
Well, they just do. The offensive line, we bragged about him all day, but watch Nix too. You talked about him on special teams. He gets a good block and sustains it, and Le'Veon Bell just waits and just lets the defense separates, and then he runs through it.
Yeah, that's my excuse.
There you go.
My mistake. There he is. Oh, maybe he's going to get it anyway. as he takes off inside the 40 and stiff arms the defender Darby down. Get the block too by Hamilton, and another 24 for Bell.
Well, what happens, you crowd the line of scrimmage, you got the extra guys up there, and then when you break that line, that first line there's no linebackers or the safeties can't come up and react as fast. So they're playing for the pass, they got the run. And Le'Veon Bell just doesn't run out of bounds, he gives some hits.
All right, thank you guys. What an effort there by Frank Gore as the Colts found themselves down 16-3, trying to fight back. Wild happenings with Tennessee winning. All those teams coming in at 6-6. 3rd and 3. Roethlisberger has the man. It's Hamilton.
Just give this to the offensive line 100%. Watch the protection, and then let's look downfield. The first original look by Roethlisberger, looking to his left. Nobody's open, but the extra time and him moving allowed the defense to separate so much. But he finds Hamilton for the big completion.
Spots almost every time accurately. 2nd and 2. Got a 2-touchdown game. He's looking for another one here, and he's got it without him being touched. Le'Veon Bell.
That was an awesome drive. They were just running straight ahead, and that time they weave it back, and they have Nix leading the way. Really, by the time he makes the block, Le'Veon Bell's into the end zone.
Touchdown number 3 for Le'Veon Bell. 149 yards on the ground.
DeCastro sealed off Brandon Spikes, who's the run specialist linebacker for the Buffalo Bills.
And then picked up as a free agent last year after the Bills cut him.
There's been a difference in this defense. The play of the corners, Artie Burns, Ross Cockrell, or Sean Davis coming as a rookie safety.
Antonio Brown pointing, looking for a block up ahead. The angle cut off by Schmidt, the punter.
I don't think he's been hit yet as a punt returner. He gets out of bounds every single time.
18-yard run back that time, Phil, off the 47-yard punt.
So we're going to say it a couple more times.
Rosie Nix.
Rosie Nix, I like that. Just watch these blocks. He's like a lineman. They can't get away from him. Then special teams. You called his name there a few times. How about that seal block on Brown? And then just let me push a few people in the end zone for my man, Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, he led the way, didn't he?
Gosh. I mean, they got pulling guards, tight ends, fullback that can do it.
2 of the top running backs in the league, and what they've done today.
Well,
4-1 total yardage. Bell.
Sean McCoy just hasn't had enough chances. It seems like the Steelers have had the ball the whole football game.
Bell breaks one. Bell's inside the 40, inside the 30, and down to the 20.
Let's go back. He made a penalty, but B.J. Finney and Roosevelt Nix, left guard and the fullback. Nice block. Fullback, oh, he trips.
And guess what? You've always said I was ahead of my time.
Yes.
He's got a 1,000-yard season.
There you go. But in one context did I say you were ahead of your time?
Yeah, it wasn't in this one. It wasn't by penalty on the made field goal. Now gave a new set of downs to Pittsburgh, but eventually the takeaway by the Bills as Taylor gives it right back. It's intercepted by Burns, the rookie from Miami. Only the 6th time this year Taylor has been intercepted.
Well, he got what he wanted. He had 2 deep safeties, and here's what you do as a quarterback. All you have to do is read it.
After the interception and during a return holding, number 28 of the intercepting team. It's a 10-yard penalty, first down.
Burns is the corner to the left side up top of the screen. You got this. You go down the middle of the field, watch the safety split, and you be the quarterback. Look down the middle. You thought he was going there, and not only was Burns in position to intercept the pass, so was the safety.
Yeah,
Sean Davis is going to be there to get it.
No question. He would have had it otherwise. All right, guys. But this is what Detroit does. They're just setting it up for another last-minute win. They're behind in every game in the fourth quarter. So that's been their storyline this year. Bell. Another beautiful. Oh, look at the hurdle. Some dangerous liftoff, but he lands safely. And he's only the second player to have a 200-yard rushing performance. Ajayi had 2 on his own this year. Bell now with the third one by the second player.
I would get Le'Veon Bell to
play in this league.
Yeah, how about this though? You know, we talked about it. Sean Davis off the corner. He's got 2 sacks today from the safety position. Good tackles. And then we saw the interception by Artie Burns. 2 outstanding rookies in the secondary for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Before you can expect it to be productive all the time.
2nd and 5. Mitchell, let's see. Taylor buying time somehow. Still on his feet, and Dupree just absolutely swarms all over him.
That's the difference. I've said that many times today. You escape most teams. This is a 30-yard run by Tyrod Taylor, but how about the tackles he breaks? 2, 3, but how it ends is what's alarming. The big hit from Dupree.
Dupree's had a big game too. This is another young defender. Their first-round pick, just a year ago, out of Kentucky. Which belongs to Ricky Williams. Play action fake to Bell. Sideline route. Brown with his first catch since early in the second quarter, and he makes the move right around. Little button hook move past the defenders, including Gilmore for 29.
It's just a great play. Here's why. Because Buffalo had everybody up there saying we are ready for the run, and they've been getting destroyed by the run, and you have the best wide receiver in the NFL, some people think. Look at all the defenders up near the line of scrimmage. And Roethlisberger the whole time knew he had one-on-one outside, and you got to respect the speed of Antonio Brown. So that
Pittsburgh timeout, trying to win for the 4th consecutive game. Play action, plenty of time, and now just dumping it off to Bell. Challenges the defender, Ihedibo, head on, and picks up another couple of yards.
Well, just how about the whole play? First off, they throw it when everybody thinks, and I think they're going to run it. Buffalo's ready for it. Now watch Ben Roethlisberger. Here, move on out there so I can drift out here and throw the football. So, and a hit by Le'Veon Bell. Wow. He's a big man.